Starting to shoot us here for Blue Collar Prepping. New office space in the house, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. It's not so much my new office space, and there's a little bit of echo, and I apologize. But the new normal and the opportunities it's providing. You know, all the craziness that's going on during the virus. People are upset, you know, this, that, and the other thing. And that's not a discussion about our freedoms and government tyranny and things like that today. But far be it from me not to be called an opportunist, and I am. And the opportunity has presented itself. We're in such a position and a place where we're getting by day to day, but we have a lot of free time. These are the times to get a hold of those, do those preps, and those things that you haven't been able to successfully accomplish as of yet, which we've been doing a lot here around the Discerning Shootist Ranch, and we'll be seeing a lot of videos about that here in the next few weeks. But the other thing I want to talk about, as much as I hate to say the new normal, it's whether it's a misnomer, misleading, or it's just a way of making the medicine go down. There are opportunities in that, and aside, everything changes. It's just the fact of life in the universe that things change. One of the things that I really thought was very interesting that's come along is where it's this big push towards wearing masks, and what kind of mask, and there's some war profiteering that's going on with that, of course. But the other thing that I like about it is it's something that would have been never socially acceptable to do in this day and age of digital surveillance and facial recognition, with people becoming suspicious or raising an eye, is wearing a mask. And now, when I go out and about, sometimes I wear a mask, sometimes I don't, keep the nervous folks happy, is that I get just as many looks at not wearing a mask as I do. And this is something that's going to continue on throughout a lot of part of this country. Very Asian-esque. They do that a lot in Southeast Asia probably because of the air pollution. But I'm a big fan, and this is why. Because between my glasses and my mask, it's just a handy thing, you know. Is there any protection with it? I had this around a campfire the other day, so I'm going to guess no, and it does make my glasses fog up if I don't put it on appropriately. But the other thing that it is, that I'm no way advocating any kind of illegal activity, but there are sensors and cameras and watchdogs everywhere, and they're building lists for people who have been exposed to COVID-19. Facial recognition's a big deal. It defeats facial recognition, and that's just the way it's expected to be. You gotta strike when the iron's hot, take your opportunities where you see them. In addition to that, help keep your neck warm. So anyway, just some thoughts about looking at things a little differently. So get those preps going, get that work done. Now's the time. This is the Discerning Shootist for Blue Collar Prepping. Be good, be safe. Can't be safe. Be good and dangerous.